Ruchim Habayim. Welcome, everyone, relatives and friends from near and far. Erica Page Tailhaber and Andrew Joseph Zion. We're gathered here tonight to celebrate your wedding ceremony and to publicly witness your holy vows to one another. We're thankful that folks have made a special effort to be here from near and far, from Miami to Boston, from San Francisco to exotic Peachtree Corners. Andrew and Erica, we're here to share in your joy and in your honor. Tonight, we rejoice as you join together as one, and in the presence of God and loved ones, we ask God's blessing on your marriage. Mi Adir al Hakol, Mi Baruch al Hakol, Mi Gadol al Hakol, Hu Yivarech Atan V'Chala. Erica and Andrew, each of us here has a sacred mission. We all have a responsibility to support you and to help you live your life to the fullest and to share in your happiness. And our responsibility to you starts tonight. Because of this occasion, the space that emanates from this chuppah is sacred space. Eric and Andrew, each of us here has a sacred mission. We all have the responsibility to help you live your life to the fullest and to share in your happiness. We want to welcome you to your chuppah, your marriage canopy under which you will become husband and wife. Your chuppah is symbolic of the home the two of you are creating together. Your home always provides shelter from the world around you. But may it also be open, as it is tonight, to those who love you and care about you. We Jews believe that in times like these incredibly joyful times, the spirits of our loved ones are very, very present. We feel the presence of Bienvenida Inés Palachi, Josephine Kaufman, Cindy Kamansky, Marvin Zion, and Joe Gerstein. We believe that they're here with us now and that they're smiling. And so, as our ancestors have shown us, we now express our gratitude for this holy event by joyously reciting together Shehechianu. May you feel like you do right now, again and again in your lives. Please join me. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, shehechianu v'kimanu v'higianu lazman hazeh. Amen. The Jewish wedding ceremony includes two blessings over wine. The first Kiddush cup you'll drink from tonight sanctifies your betrothal. This cup has some history, as it belongs to Erica's grandfather, Isidoro. It has accompanied him at every Seder he's led and every significant Jewish event in his life. This cup represents the past, each of your family's history, which now combine together as one. In sharing in this wine, you two are publicly declaring your commitment to one another. The second Kiddush cup you'll drink from tonight is brand new-ish. Because it's brand new, this new Kiddush cup signifies a new chapter in both of your family lines. The new Kiddush cup is a symbol of your hopes, accomplishments, and dreams to come. Andrew and Erica, may you someday pass it down to your own children and grandchildren, and may you see it tenderly held at many a future Brit Milah, baby naming, bar and bat mitzvah, and wedding. Kinye Ratzon, may it be God's will. We join for the blessing, Kiddush, Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, Borei Pri Agafen. We all say Amen, and you each take a sip. Erica and Andrew, the Jewish tradition teaches us that when a soul descends from heaven, it contains both male and female elements. And as that soul reaches us, it splits into two, with the male half going into a baby boy and the female half into a baby girl. The two halves of that soul then spend years, sometimes a lifetime or even beyond, trying to find the other, to reunite, to once again become whole. Andrew and Erica, your soul's journey is now well on its way to being complete, for your soul has found its mate. I love your story together, mostly because it so reflects who the two of you are. Natural and honest, and curious about the chances that life presents. Those who knew you well recognize that humor and delight define how you approach life, and the intense joy that you both experience through the other. Your story begins in a playful, almost whimsical manner. It was January of 2018, and Erica, somehow your two friends, Katie and Andrea, got a hold of your phone and began messing around with it. Logged in as you, they were on J-Swipe. They saw Andrew's profile, swiped right to match, and then sent him a message. That's really how it began. But it gets even better. Later that week, Andrew, you were visiting with your cousins, and when your cousin Hillary saw that a girl had messaged you, she took your phone and, pretending to be you, messaged Erica right back. So here we have a shidduch in the making, with Erica's surrogates communicating back and forth with Andrew's surrogate. It's like a Shakespeare play of chance and whim and folly. And this is where faith might come into play. What if Katie and Andrea had not picked Andrew or messaged him? What if Hillary had not spontaneously decided to be Andrew and messaged Erica right back? So many things that probably should not have happened did, but here we are. Andrew and Erica, the ghost messaging eventually morphed into the two of you doing some typing, which led to your first date over coffee at Cafe Intermezzo. 4 hours you sat together, talking, laughing, getting to know one another, your backgrounds, your humor, your love for family and hopes and dreams, plus a lot of coffee. I wonder, Andrew, when you first saw Erica, when she said those first few words to you, and your eyes met, deep in your soul, could you have somehow known that you were looking at the one? The woman who would change your life for the better with every moment spent together? The one who would inspire you to be the best version of yourself? The one who you would journey with for the rest of your life? And I wonder, Erica, if somehow in your soul of souls, if you knew in those first hours that you were talking to the man who would fill your heart with overflowing joy, the one who would exceed your dreams, your best friend, who become your beloved partner for life. Could you, Erica, somehow have known? Andrew, when I asked why you loved Erica, you told me of her amazing laugh and her nurturing warmth, the type of warmth that only a healer strong enough to care for sick babies could have. Her laugh, when it enters any conversation, is like a salve, melting away the rough edges and the dark shadows. You love how spontaneous she is, how she makes life so fun and exciting and new. And you spoke of her intense sense of loyalty to all who are within her reach, from family to friends to babies on the ward. You spoke of merging your two big, wonderful families and of starting a family of your own together with joy and excitement. For you, home is wherever Erica is. You love her to the moon and back, and you can't wait to call her your wife. Erica, when I asked you what you most loved about Andrew, you also spoke of his humor and his ability to make you laugh even when things get tough. But you also spoke about the full and absolute trust that you have in him, how he always puts kindness first, and that with him you can be your most true self. When you are apart, you pine for him. And the only memories you want to make are the memories that involve both of you together. He challenges you to dream bigger, to work harder, to laugh louder, to love stronger. With Andrew, you can be you. You told me that he is your home, that every day with him is the next best day of your life, and you can't wait to call him husband. Erica, Andrew, we have a word for this in Judaism: kadosh, elevated, holy. Which brings us to this moment, committed to your besheret, your soulmate, exchanging rings and sharing vows. And we are ready to welcome you as you step out from under the shelter of this chuppah into the embrace of those who love you most. May you continue to bring incredible joy and purpose to one another's life. May you, as friends and companions for life, love one another faithfully through the difficult and the easy. May you continue to keep one another on your toes, challenging and inspiring each other. May you grow old as friends and partners. May you continue to bring a sense of sacredness, love, and happiness into your home. And may God bless you together as a couple as you go from this moment forward. So I've got the rings if you guys are ready.
Hareat, Mikudeshet Li, B'tabat Zo, Kadat Moshe, V'Yisrael. Be consecrated to me with this ring as my wife, in keeping with the heritage of Moses and Israel.
Hareata, Mekudash Li, Betabat Zo, Kadat Moshe, V'Yisrael.
Be consecrated to me
Be consecrated to me
with this ring
as my husband,
in keeping with the heritage
in keeping with the heritage
of Moses and Israel.
of Moses and Israel.
And you can switch it. The ketuvah, or marriage certificate, is an ancient Jewish custom in which the groom gives the bride a legal document where to set up promises of how he will care for her. Tonight, your ketuvah is something that is mutual between the two of you, given freely, reflecting promises to each other about the home you are creating. With this sacred document, you begin to create a family together. In it, you pledged Echad b'Shabbat, Shlosha ve'Evrim, Yom l'Chodesh Av, Shnat Chameshet Elafim, U'Shva Ma'ot, Shmoneh ve'Achat, Lebrit Olam, Leminyan Sha'anu Minyan Ken be'Atlanta, Georgia, Be'im HaChatan, Chaim Yosef ben David Eliezer ve'Tzipora, Mishpacha Tzion, ve'Hakala, Devorah bat Daniel ve'Chochava, the Mishpachat Telhaber, the Brit Nisuim. And the first day of the week, the 23rd day of the month of Av, in the year 5781, corresponding to the 31st day of July in the year 2021 here in Atlanta, Georgia. The groom, Andrew Joseph, son of David and Carla Zion, and the bride, Erica Page, daughter of Dean and Australia Haber, entered into the holy covenant of marriage. Here in the presence of our family and friends, we make a vow to honor and cherish one another for all of our days. Joyfully, we shall journey through life, always remembering this moment and this promise of love and commitment. Today, we venture forth, knowing that our union strengthens and elevates us, and we will be more compassionate and better people for it. We bring to this union our own unique qualities and dreams, and will strive to flourish as individuals as we integrate our hopes and aspirations as a couple. Together, we will build a home based on our faith, traditions, and values. May our home be filled with blessing, generosity, laughter, and song. May we be forever faithful to this covenant. So guys, what I ask is that you put your ketuvah somewhere special in your home, somewhere where you'll see it proudly and often. And when you look at it, may it bring you back to this moment right now, with the two of you here together, surrounded by so much love, your whole life ahead of you. The second section of the wedding ceremony begins with the Sheva Brachot, or 7 benedictions, which are recited over a cup of wine. According to our rabbinic sages, these are the things that make life worth living. The blessing, thanks God for the fruit of the vine, the creation of the world, the creation of human beings, the perpetuation of life, the blooming of the Jewish people, the joy in marriage, and the happiness of bride and groom. As I chant these with a traditional chant at the end of each one, I'll cue everybody and you follow with the Amen, okay? Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam borei pri hagafen. Amen. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam shehakol bara livkol voho. Amen. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam yotzer ha'adam. Amen. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher yatzar et ha'adam b'tzomo b'tzelem damut tavnitoho v'hitkin lo mimenu binyan adei ad. Baruch atah Adonai yotzer ha'adam. Amen. Sos tasis v'tegel tzion v'kibbutz baneha b'tocha b'shimcha. Baruch atah Adonai misameach tzion v'vaneha. Amen. Sameach tesamach ra'im ha'ahuvihim kisemachecha yitzircha began edem ekedem. Baruch atah Adonai misameach hatan v'chala. Amen. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher barasa son v'simcha chatan v'chalaha gila rina ditza v'hedva ahava ahavaha shalom v'reut mehera Adonai Eloheinu yishama be'arei Yehuda yurtzot Yerushalayim kol sason v'kol simcha, kol chatan v'kol chala, kol mitzalot chatanim, mechupatam u'ne'arim, mimim shetani ginatam, baruch atah Adonai, misameach chatam im hakala. Amen. Okay, guys, you're each going to take a sip. Yivarechecha, Adonai v'yishmerecha, may God bless you and keep you. Heir Adonai panav elecha v'konecha, may God's countenance shine upon you and be gracious to you. Yisa Adonai panav elecha v'yasim lecha shalom, may God's face turn towards you and grant you the greatest gift of all, gift of peace. And we all say, Amen. And now today, on the 31st day of July, 2021, the 23rd of Av, 5781, by the power vested in me through the Torah of Moses in Israel, I now pronounce you husband and wife. Yep.